Welcome back. Today, we are embarking on a true expedition deep into the wildest corners of South America. We'll leave the cities behind, venturing into places where survival is a daily triumph and ancient traditions endure. From the heart of the Amazon to the roof of the Andes and the windswept islands at the world's end. These are communities rarely seen by outsiders. Prepare to witness raw adventure and the resilience of people living at the edge of the map. Let's get going. Our first stop, La Rinconada, Peru, the highest permanent settlement on Earth, perched over 16,700 feet above sea level. Here, the air is razor-thin and the cold relentless. Just walking feels like a marathon. Life is stripped to the essentials. No running water, no sewage, and electricity is rare. People come for gold, working a brutal system called cacoreo, 30 days unpaid, then 1 day to carry out as much gold ore as they can. It's a harsh gamble, but hope keeps them going. Streets are muddy tracks, yet children play and families huddle for warmth. The community endures, adapting to conditions that would break most. Looking out from La Rinconada, the world below feels distant. This place is a raw testament to what people will endure for a dream. Here, resilience is more valuable than gold. It's humbling to witness. Let's move on. Next, we travel to Villa Las Estrellas, a Chilean outpost on King George Island, Antarctica, the coldest, most remote community yet. Getting here means braving the Drake Passage, then facing a kingdom of ice and endless white. In summer, the sun never sets. In winter, darkness and minus 50-degree winds rule. The tiny community, scientists, military and families, relies on each other for survival. Isolation is total. The nearest continent is 1,000 kilometers away. Even children must have their appendix removed before living here. Life is fragile, but the beauty and danger are unmatched. This is humanity at the edge, driven by curiosity. Onward. Deep in the Grand Canyon lies Supai, the most remote community in the lower 48 states. No roads reach here. Only an 8-mile trek, mule or helicopter. The Havasupai people of the blue-green waters, have lived here for centuries, guardians of stunning turquoise waterfalls. Everything arrives by mule or helicopter, including mail. Life blends ancient tradition with modern necessity, shaped by the canyon's isolation and beauty. Flash floods are a real danger, but the community endures, deeply connected to the land. Visiting Supai is a pilgrimage to a hidden paradise. Let's continue. Now to the Atacama, the driest non-polar desert on Earth. San Pedro de Atacama is an oasis of life, a living museum where ancient cultures mastered survival. Streets of adobe, narrow and dusty, echo with history. The surrounding landscape is otherworldly. Valle de la Luna, El Tatio geysers, and a night sky blazing with stars. Water is precious. Every drop counts. The people are resilient, resourceful, and deeply connected to this harsh land. Here, life thrives against the odds. The Atacama reminds us of nature's power and humanity's adaptability. Onward. Imagine a city of 500,000, unreachable by road. Welcome to Iquitos, Peru, deep in the Amazon. Only boats and planes connected to the outside world. The city pulses with motor taxis, jungle sounds, and the Amazon River as its main highway. The Belen Market is a sensory overload, floating with exotic goods and local life. The jungle is pantry, pharmacy, and spiritual home. Iquitos is a blend of indigenous and colonial cultures, shaped by isolation. Here, civilization meets the wild head-on. It's a frontier city like no other. South to Patagonia, El Chalten, at the foot of Mount Fitzroy. Founded in 1985, it's now Argentina's trekking capital, drawing adventurers from around the world. The granite spires and wild weather demand respect. Patagonian winds can turn a hike into a struggle. The village buzzes with climbers, gear shops and shared stories. Trails lead straight from town to glacial lakes and ancient forests. Locals and travelers alike are united by a love for the untamed. El Chalten is a base camp for dreams on the edge of the wild. Let's keep moving. Trace the map to the very bottom. Isla Navarino, home to Puerto Toro, the world's southernmost permanent community. Founded during a gold rush, now just a handful of families remain, fishing the Beagle Channel for king crab. Winds are fierce, weather unpredictable, and supply ships rare. Isolation is total, community is survival. Everyone knows everyone, working together against the elements. Standing on Puerto Toro's shore, you feel the raw power of the planet. The landscape is stark, beautiful and humbling. Here people are keepers of the world's southernmost light, its humanity at the edge, onward. High on Lake Titicaca lies Taquile Island, where time moves differently. No roads, just ancient stone paths and the sound of Quechua voices. Men knit intricate hats, each telling a story of skill and status. The community lives by Inca values. Don't steal, don't lie, don't be lazy. Tourism is managed collectively, preserving culture and sharing benefits. Life is simple, rich in tradition, and deeply connected to the land. The views are breathtaking, a panorama of lake and snow-capped Andes. Taquile is a step back in time. At the mouth of the Amazon lies Marajo, the world's largest river island, bigger than Switzerland. Life here is shaped by flood and drought and by herds of water buffalo, the island's main transport and even police mounts. The Marajoara people are skilled ranchers and fishermen, adapting to the ever-changing landscape. During floods, cattle are herded through chest-deep water. The island's isolation has preserved ancient culture and unique traditions. Archaeological finds reveal a rich past. Today, Marajo feels like a world apart, vast, wild, and full of biodiversity. It's a testament to adaptation and resilience. Let's continue. Into Peru's cloud forests, land of the Chachapoyas, the warriors of the clouds. The main town is our base for exploring misty mountains, deep canyons, and dramatic waterfalls. The Chachapoyas built fortresses like Cuelap, a massive stone city predating the Incas. Cuelap's walls rise 60 feet, shrouded in mist and mystery. The region is dotted with ancient sites, like the cliffside sarcophagi of Caraja. Remoteness has preserved secrets and heritage. Today's people are proud descendants, living in harmony with the land. This is a journey into a lost world. Onward! To Cuba's eastern tip, Baracoa, shielded by mountains and nearly forgotten for centuries. The journey here is an adventure, winding over La Farola Road. Baracoa's culture is distinct, with Afro-Caribbean and Taino influences. The lush rainforest, rivers and black sand beaches create a tropical paradise. El Yunque Mountain dominates the landscape, sacred to the Taino. The region is Cuba's chocolate heartland. Taste the local blend with coconut. Life is slow, friendly, and deeply rooted in history. Baracoa is a well-kept secret. Back to the far south, Isla Navarino, a land of jagged mountains, peat bogs, and relentless winds. Puerto Williams, the main settlement, is home to scientists, navy, and the last Yagan people. The Dientes de Navarino trek is among the world's toughest. Self-sufficiency is essential. Life here is a negotiation with nature. Silence and solitude reign. The spirit is one of endurance and quiet strength. Human influence is minimal. Wilderness dominates. Isla Navarino is a sanctuary for those seeking true wildness. Let's move on. Move. In Chile's Aysén region, Puyuhuapi sits on a fjord, blending Patagonian grit with German heritage. Founded by German settlers in 1935, the village is famous for its hand-woven carpets and alpine-style homes. The setting is breathtaking. Forested mountains rise from calm waters. Nearby, Coelat National Park's hanging glacier is a natural wonder. Life is quiet, shaped by nature and history. German influence lingers in architecture and local treats. Puyuhuapi is a hidden gem, a testament to courage and adaptation. Onward! In the Bolivian Amazon, Rurrenabaque is the gateway to Madidi National Park and the Yacuma Pampas. The town has a Wild West feel where Andes meet jungle. Expeditions lead into dense rainforest, home to monkeys, birds, and medicinal plants, or into wetlands teeming with dolphins, capybaras, and caimans. It's a real-life South American safari. Rure is a melting pot of indigenous communities, guides, and travelers. Ecotourism and conservation are vital here. The town links the outside world to protected wilderness. Rore is a promise of adventure. Our final stop, the high-altitude deserts of San Juan, Argentina. Here, remote villages endure in a landscape of colorful mountains and vast plains. Life is tough. Intense sun, dry air, and extreme temperatures. Communities blend Spanish and indigenous traditions, farming with ancient techniques. Self-sufficiency and community are essential. The connection to the land is deep and spiritual. This is a different Argentina. Gauchos, vineyards, and geological wonders. It's a fitting end, resilience in the face of the wild. Our expedition ends, but the stories linger. From the highest city to the southernmost village, we've seen nature's power and human resilience. These places are more than dots on a map. They're homes, sanctuaries, and symbols of survival. If this journey inspired you, consider subscribing and joining us for more adventures. The world is vast, full of stories waiting to be told. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and never stop exploring.